As I make a more conscious effort to talk to myself and talk to God, I've realized that I've had some power within me that I haven't been ready to express, but I am now. I see the world for the duality of it all, and I genuinely feel like I have the vocabulary to try and explain how I feel, even though it will be imperfect. But before I didn't even try, I would not try to put feelings into words because I just thought ultimately it was going to be misunderstood anyway. Now I realize that it is likely to be misunderstood, but regardless, the act of speaking in itself is freeing. So I don't need to be understood to feel free enough to speak. I just need to speak. I used to not have much to say, and I still honestly don't because I'm listening most of the time. Listening to the inner voice, trying to discern what does the inner voice have to say about the outer noise. Sometimes there's just not much. Sometimes it's just there's nothing to say because the silence will bring more meaning than words can sometimes. The wind truly communicates because it's a feeling. The wind gives you a feeling. We try and use our words to describe feelings, but the wind is kind of an indescribable feeling other than connection. It's being connected to yourself, really, because only you can make the wind make sense. It's never gonna make sense unless you create a meaning for it. It just makes me think about paradoxes of life, like the meaning of life. There's no specific meaning for everybody to know. It's just what you make of it, honestly. What meanings do you attach to your actions, to your words, to your choices? What's the meaning behind each step? What is the intention? How are you stepping towards your highest self in each day-to-day moment? How can you listen to yourself if you're always speaking? You got to stop speaking. Not speaking gives you the space to receive. Nothing is where infinite possibility lies. The possibility to reach the world with a message is here. The message is reflection. Self-reflection, reflection on circumstances that led you to who you are. And who I am just is. It's after the reflection that you could come to realizations for yourself. A deep knowing that you cultivate. The realizations that you have cannot they could not be disturbed. Like, you have gone through the experiences to come to these conclusions. You could choose to change them if you're open to change, but you have to be okay with realizing you are a product of change. And when you know that I am change, you accept who you are now, knowing that nothing lasts forever. And it's not to be some abstract thing that's unattainable to comprehend. It's something that will make sense over time. And dedication. You're not supposed to know it all. You will never know it all. But you could learn and make learning a priority. You can choose to learn.